Hello again, pilots and commanders. In today's video, I would like to share a little bit of map strategy tips when you're playing with random teammates. Part 1 of sequel video. Um so before I can continue, I'd like to put a disclaimer here. This is only basic tips. It will not guarantee you a win, but at least you have some idea of how to play the map or how to play the game and where I'm coming from based on my experience playing War Robots. Okay, so the basic rule of thumb here is that we have no choice but to memorize and understand honor points. Okay, so what are those honor points? Healing yourself, healing your teammates, healing a Titan, deploying a Titan, and killing a Titan. Okay, but actually the top 3 honor points is actually coming from your damage, kills, and capping beacons. The last one is a total win, meaning if you cap all beacons and kill all enemy robots. So this is the basic you need to remember on the honor points, because honor points will determine the ranking in the squad. Okay. A little note here is that your modules, right? So modules will make a difference when you attack with the mini squad. This will give you higher chance to get a kill or a kill streak and eventually charge your Titans faster. And regarding the maps, I've basically categorized them into 3, which is big, medium, and small. The big maps would be Canyon, Rome, Springfield, Yamantau, and Dreadnought. Medium maps are Ruins, Castle, Valley, Moon, Shenzhen, and Power Plant. And the small maps we have Ship and Factory. Okay, so all maps have 5 beacons. By default, the third beacon is a brawling area. So the problematic third beacons, which I have highlighted here, would be Yamantau, Carrier, Factory, Ruins, Valley, and Shenzhen. Okay, so the third beacon, why I'm saying this is because if you're going for a third beacon, you really need to be careful, or you need to be prepared for a heavy attack from the enemy. And what I mentioned here also is even Alming is already controlling the third beacon, then I think it's a gone case already. Unless the enemy Alming is a lower level Titan and your squad can attack them. When I say a squad, meaning you need a mini squad, a 3 or above, to be attacking the Alming. Okay, so the big map strategy that I've mentioned here is cap the first and beacon together, because we need a team. We play teamwork, right? So cap it together. Don't just go it alone. Use your long range weapons for big maps, like 500 meters is best, or should I say all rounder. Anything more would be considered a sniping weapon, like a trebuchet or a Zeus. It is useful, but not really so much against bots, only for Titans. And for the medium to short range weapons, here we have no choice but to know the cover areas and use it wisely to move around. Never expose yourself. Okay. And when it comes to Titans, okay, here I have mentioned how to face an Alming or a Kid. Basically, you need to distract the Titan or divert his attention. A good example here would be to cap their home beacon or suppress them using a Nightingale or a Blitz. Okay, the other way to suppress or to distract them would be deploying your Titan. This would mean either you kill it or suppress the enemy Titan. And by the way, I would advise you to use your strongest bot, which is loaded with your best module and your best weapons. Form a mini squad or a squad with your teammates Titan. So this is a very strong setup so that you can take down the Titan. Use a long range weapon, 500 meters and above. And some of the bots that I would recommend to go against a Titan would be a Max Aujun running the Elika Renner pilot. And on a separate note here, I put how to face an Arthur. Okay, Arthur has very strong shield, right? So what I would recommend is to use the machine gun or phase weapon to go against the Arthur. Suppress lockdown. You can either suppress using the ability of a Nightingale or a Blitz, and if you're running a Nodens, then Nodens has a suppress ability. Lockdown ammo would be your bot you have, which you have installed the lockdown ammo, and the mini squad. Okay, so you need a mini squad to go against an Arthur, so that well, he can only shoot one enemy at a time, right? So go with 3 or 4 of your teammates and go and attack an Arthur. And a little bit of tip here: when an enemy deploys a Titan, you don't have a mini squad, run away. Okay, don't be within the Titan's range. You're better off killing the smaller bots, or charging your Titan and deploying your Titan. Okay, and okay, how to tell when your enemy is OP? When you spawn into a map, you can definitely see your opponents, right? From that quick glance, you can see their health. If you see like a darker shade in their health, then you will know that that guy has an upgraded Last Stand module. And what's also useful is to see the clan name. It might be a famous clan name, so this is also useful to avoid. And seeing the enemy's bot. What I mean here is that if the enemy is running like a Liu or Natasha, then you will know that these bots are easier to kill. Okay, and if by any chance the enemy's bot is not easy to take down, only attack them if you have a mini squad with you. So look around with your teammates, or look at your teammates' bots, and if they have Last Stand also, right? And as I mentioned, go for the weaker enemy bots when you don't have a choice. Okay, so yes, useful mini squad. So when you deploy with your teammates or random teammates, have a look around, see which bots are around you. So the useful ones will be a Leech, Ravana, Nightingale, Blitz, Maxed Falcon, again a Max Blitz, Strider, Max Phantom, and a Scorpion. Okay, so like these bots, what I would recommend is some of them are really tough, right? So like the Falcon, I wouldn't recommend you like going on point blank with the guy. Chip away his life and run away, and go in again and attack him again. It will be tiring to go in and out, but trust me, when the Falcon is very hard to kill and you try to kill him in the beacon, you're going to get roasted by his teammates. His teammates are going to come and back him up. So your best option is to hit and run. Alright, and as for the Fenrir, this bot recently has a lot of I would say publicity, right? So the best weapons against the Fenrir would be a cryogenic weapon or a flamethrower. Alright, so I have a request from one of my Facebook friends to do a review on the 2 maps, which is Springfield and Power Plant. So I think in this video I'll just do a review of Springfield only because of the timing. So without further ado, let's have a look at the map of Springfield. Oh sorry, this is Power Plant. Alright, so this is Springfield. So as you can see here, when you spawn into the map, you will either spawn this side, alright, this side, or you will spawn this side. So depending on where you spawn, the area where you can approach will be different. Like for example, if you spawn around the dam area here, if you want to be safe and to have a close combat, you may approach this area here towards the beacon B. Okay, so this area you will have a lot of cover. You can wait for your ability to recharge and so on. While on the opposite here, this is actually much more open. If you have a long range weapon, then it's okay. I wouldn't recommend if your bot does not have a long range weapon to go into this area, because the enemy could be coming on from this area here, right? They will be approaching from where they spawn. They will cap this beacon and they will approach to beacon D. So what you want to do is try to get to key beacon D before they do. So bots like Phantom or a Blitz, you may be able to sprint from the dam from where you spawn, which is here all the way here. Okay. What else? Okay, so for the Springfield map, as you can see, it's a big map. So the area where it's open like here, try to avoid being around it or being here a very long time. Like for example, if let's say you spawn from either from this side of the map or this side of the map, try not to, if you want to go on the left side, okay, just keep on the left side and continue going on this side. All right, and it goes both ways, meaning if you spawn on this side, go or approach beacon B and A, because the moment you try to cross, believe me, you are a sitting duck, right? You're gonna be an easy target for the opponent. So try to avoid crossing this area here. Okay, and as we know, this is a big map, but then again, there are areas over here that you may be able to take cover because this area is actually a bit hilly. So you may be able to go down the hill and get some cover and then go back up again. But again, it's still exposed. So if an Ao Ming sees you on this side, then you're going to be a target for the Ao Ming and that's it. All right. So what else can I share about this map is that you can actually try to use bots like, let's see, with the shield, like the Ares or the Fenrir. Those bots would actually do you quite well. If you have a teammate running a Fenrir or an Ares, you may as well stick with the guy, right? And bots like the Phantom or the Blitz, you may be useful just to cap the first two beacons, but after that it's going to be a bit tough because towards the end of the game, what usually will happen is that you'll need to cross over, right? So with your short range weapons, I don't think so it's going to be very safe. So this, when you're crossing over or maybe later in the game, try to deploy the long range weapons. All right. So that's all for this video. I'll be coming up with a part 2. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye for now.